Yeah, don't think because there's no football, y'all not gonna hear my mouth. Y'all gonna get this work anyway, anyhow. We're gonna start with Amanaga going up against the Dodgers. I don't mind playing Amanaga against the Dodgers. Um, I wouldn't put him in my first lineup. I wouldn't put him in my main lineup. However, he's in play. He's shown, he's proved himself to be a top tier pitcher in this league. When we have a lot of pitchers just giving it up left and right. Pause, but you know what I mean. But he's been consistent. Let's just take a quick gander of what he's been doing. Last 5 games, 32, 24, 18, 18, and 6 fantasy points. You got smacked at Cleveland. Not really. 3 runs. 3 runs, 3 strikeouts. That's the problem. I only really play pitchers with high strikeout rates. Like, at the end of the day, you got to put yourself in a position to win. If your pitcher's not getting strikeouts or doesn't have a decent strikeout rate, it's pointless playing them. Especially this season, the way pitching has been. You got to understand something. DFS is constantly evolving. You got to evolve with it. You got to, obviously, some of y'all don't have time for this. Most of y'all won't have time to be paying attention to trends. I guess that's why people like me are here. But you got to pay attention to the trends. You got to pay attention to what's moving and which way it's moving, which way it's going. Got to pay attention to the pitching. Pitchers are getting smacked. Any pitcher could get got any night. The only thing is, if you're playing a pitcher with a high upside, high strikeout upside, some of those strikeouts can cancel out some of those runs. You feel me? Maybe Sale and Skeens are the only 2 that's not going to kill you. You could trust. You could put them in your lineup and go about your day. But the rest of them, it's up in the air whether they get smacked or not. So like I was saying, Amanaga's in play, but probably won't be in my first lineup. Yamamoto, I don't like players coming off of injury. That's just something I don't like. Plus, Chicago has been one of the hottest teams the last month. Evaldi against Arizona. Don't think I'm going to be messing with Arizona. I'm not really trying to target teams that's looking for that wild card spot or, teams playing for good teams playing for something. If I can avoid targeting them, then I'm going to do that. Because there's a lot of teams playing for nothing. And if you've been paying attention to baseball lately, a lot of teams already given up. Pablo Lopez is absolutely in play. Don't think the Angels are a pushover, but Pablo Lopez is absolutely in play. He's been smashing it lately. Kirby's okay. I'd rather find $300 to get to Lopez. Zach Gallen, I'm not going to be playing him again. Well, I don't really care what he's done. Texas has been a little bit better. They've woken up a little bit. I'm not going to be playing Zach Gallen. I'd rather pay $100 less and play David Peterson against Toronto. I don't care. Listen, if Toronto would have put up 15 runs last night, I still have no respect for them. They're frauds. Just they're almost similar to the Reds. No, because the Reds have more talent, but they're both losers. They're both underachievers. Give me David Peterson all day against Toronto. I don't give a shit. Arrighetti against Oakland. I'm not playing. Nah, Oakland. I see something special in Oakland. I see it. Maybe others don't see it, but I see it. Butler has found himself. Blade has potential. Rooker's been one of the best hitters all season, but he goes underlooked because he's in Oakland. Noda's back. Langoliers. Oakland has something offensively. They just got to find some pitching. So no thank you. No Arrighetti for me. Arrighetti's not a bad play, but I just can't do it. I rather play my Oakland bats. They're tried and true to me, for me, all season, and I'm gonna stay loyal. There's this thing, especially in MLB, that you always hear people say, "Yo, I never get them right." That means that I play a certain player and they always fail. I always play Oakland and they always come through. So I'm gonna be loyal to them. Chris Bassett, no way. Yu Darvish, no way. I don't know if he's on a pitch count or not. I'm still not playing him. Lugo against the Yankees. I don't mind it. Judge is in a slump. And yeah, he's been hitting doubles and singles and all that. But if you're Aaron Judge and you're not hitting home runs, you're in a slump. You cost $5K on FanDuel. You cost $7K on DK. I don't give two shits about your doubles. I don't give two shits about your single to left field. I don't give two shits about your walks. I don't care about that. I need dingers. I need dingers with guys on base. One thing that I think goes lost in DFS is that some of us fail to realize that these players have to pay off their price. I don't care about how good Aaron Judge is. And you know I'm an Aaron Judge fan. Y'all know that. Can you pay off my ticket? Can you pay off your ticket? Can you pay off your salary? He's not hitting home runs, so he's not paying off his salary. You got Alvarez out there giving you 50 fantasy points, hitting dingers left and right. Aaron Judge is in a slump. Call it what you want to call it. Look at it how you want to look at it. You're $5K on FanDuel, $4,800, $4,900, $5K. You need to be hitting dingers, and that's that. Who's next? Beto. No, thank you. Houston is too hot. They've been playing dead all season. Now they're here. Alvarez is a machine. Altuve just goes under the radar, just good all the time. Diaz is underrated. Tucker's back. Bregman. Nah, no Beto for me. Palante, never played him, never will. This is a slate where I can see getting into some Cincinnati, but only if they're like last man in. I'm not gonna be licking my chops to stick Cincinnati in my lineup because Cincinnati are a bunch of imposters. Cutter Crawford against Baltimore. Baltimore is very dangerous. Baltimore is so good. Wait, let me backtrack because Baltimore has been letting us down all season. Baltimore has such high potential bats that even the bats they traded away are playing well on other teams. That's how many pieces they had. No Crawford for me. Suarez. No Suarez for me. If you want to stack Boston and Baltimore, you want to stack that game, it makes sense here. I have no confidence. I mean, I have more confidence in Crawford than Suarez, but, you know, with Lugo and Peterson and Yamamoto, and Monaga and all these guys on the board, I don't really need Crawford tonight. So you could fire up Baltimore bats and you could fire up Boston bats. Stroman, you know, let me tell you about Stroman. I always thought he was a middle of the road pitcher. But now that I really taken a deep dive into what he's been doing, he's actually cheats. You feel me? No Stroman for me. Fire up Kansas City's bats. If you want to play louder. If you want to play lefties from St. Louis, let me see something. Let me see what he's been doing lately. Rhett Lauder, 82 pitches. I like 6 innings, no runs, 3 strikeouts. Against Milwaukee, 4 innings, 1 run, 6 strikeouts, 77 pitches. You know what? I'll take that shot against St. Louis. If it's at 6,500, then I could pay up for more bats. Fire up Lauder. I can see it either way. I can see you taking the shot on some St. Louis lefties, but I like taking the price cut on Lauder against St. Louis. It's worth a shot. I'd rather play him than Savell. Savell is trash. Cannon. I try to make Birdsong work. He's awful. And then Canning, we all know that. We all know he's trash. So fire up Minnesota, fire up Milwaukee, fire up Cleveland bat always, fire up San Francisco bat. Like, baseball isn't real rocket science. There's no real this isn't a puzzle. Target bad pitching. You see what I'm saying? And if you could get a nice lefty righty matchup, right? Do it. Go for it. I like Peterson. Pablo Lopez. Pablocito. Give me Pablo Lopez at 9,100. We got Pablo Lopez. Who else we gonna go for? Give me Willy Adames. I've been playing him all week. He's one guy that I always get right. And he's cheaper than the rest of these guys. Look, they got this guy. Matt McClain hasn't even played all season, and they got Adames under him, salary-wise. That works for me. I always pair Adames with you know who. You know exactly where I'm going. I always pair Adames with... Yes, you got it. Ding, ding, ding. Mr. Cheerio, another guy too cheap. I got Pablo Lopez, I got Adames, and I got Cheerio, both under 5K. You could literally play whoever you want in the remaining spots. In about 30 seconds, no, I'm lying. 20 seconds, we're about to go to FanDuel. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, I can help you, no problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Just see which package helps your needs the best. Super chats are always open and available, and we are running a season long NFL pass. Details are in the description, and it is discounted. All right, let's go to FanDuel. We already got some guys picked out for us. We're going to go with David Peterson. You heard me glazing him earlier against Toronto. Pause. Jalen Duren. You heard me talking about the Boston-Baltimore stack. And then Brent Rooker. You heard me glazing Oakland also. So when you see me, a little hint is when you see me take time to talk about a team or a stack, that means that I'm really heavy on them, and I really subconsciously I really like them, and I'm really gonna try to incorporate them in my few lineups. It's not something I don't plan out these videos. It's just something that happens. So with all that being said, I already took too much of your time. I really appreciate and I respect y'all time. That's why I try to keep these videos short, right? And that's why I said what I said in the last video about these 45-minute videos talking about absolutely nothing. But that's neither here nor there. Once again, hope you had a profitable Monday night. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out Patreon, check out channel memberships. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.